Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. Welcome to our value education class. Today we are going to discuss lesson 4, Everyone is Equal. What is the moral of the lesson? The moral of the lesson is we are all human beings, so we are all equal. Children, everyone is equal and should get the same opportunities. Nobody should be denied equality just because of race, religion, caste, color, or social status. Everybody should be respected no matter what the job person does. Students, we must understand that though we are all born in different homes with different upbringing, yet we are all equal before law and certainly equal before the Creator. Now let us solve the question first. You are on your way to school. You see a man scolding a poor child who is finding it difficult to push the heavy carton the man has just bought. What do you do? Ignore them and walk ahead? Request the man to stop scolding the child and help him. Which option is correct, children? Yes, request the man to stop scolding the child and help him is the correct option, so tick it. Children, we all know that every person is born of a mother, how everyone grows from one year into another and all have the same external features. When someone is called dark by another, it just means that one is ignorant of the fact that the color is caused by the 5 pigments in the skin. If one thinks that only certain jobs are respectable, it is again because of the ignorance of the fact that every job well done is a good job. Whether it is a superior job or whether it is a inferior job, all jobs are important and all jobs are equal. Every job has its own importance. For example, children, the peon in your school keeps your school clean and tidy. It makes you feel that your classroom is clean. But the job done by the peon of the school is also important because he or she does the cleaning of our school. In the same way, the teacher teaches you in the school. Her job is also very important. Okay, you can find at home also your mother cooks for you delicious food every day. Whatever she does for you is also important. Okay, children, so you should have the feeling that everyone is equal. Now, let me share one story with you. The story says that everyone is equal. Once upon a time, in a town there was a man named Kaushik. He has a son named Salman. He is very kind and honest. Kaushik has appointed a driver to drop Salman in school with a car. The driver also has a son. His name was Samar. Samar is son of the driver. Okay, children. Samar liked whatever Salman used to do. He liked the books of Salman and followed it. Okay, and he did the way what Salman used to dress, or did everything that Salman used to play, or in the whole day whatever he used to do, Samar used to do it. Okay, children. One day Samar was forced by his father to send him to school. Finally, Samar was going to school. In the school, everyone teased Samar that he was son of the driver. One day, Salman met him. At that time, Samar was reading a book catching rivers. Salman corrected the book and taught him how to read and write. In no time, Samar became a brilliant student. He was the first rank holder and also became monitor of the class. Now, the moral of the story was that we should treat everyone equal, irrespective of the caste, religion, or status. We should be a true human. Okay, children? Now, God loves everyone equally. We should love and respect all fellow beings equally. Now, today we are going to discuss the story of the country's president who helped the men and by example showed the supervisor that no job is inferior to another. Now let us read the story, children. This uplifting story tells us that no work and no person is inferior or superior. It is we who make it so. All jobs are important. One day a man was going on horseback. On the way, he stopped because he spotted some workers trying hard to lift a heavy beam of wood. The supervisor was standing close by. He was not helping the workers to lift the load. In fact, after every 1 minute, he would shout, "Try a little harder." The man saw all this. He told the supervisor, "Why don't you help the men?" The supervisor said, "I am their supervisor. This is not my work. These men are supposed to do this work. I cannot spoil my clothes helping them." Now, children, here in this story, we have seen that there is one man who is going on the horseback, and on the way he stopped because he spotted some workers who were trying hard to lift a heavy beam of wood. Means the log of wood was heavy to lift, and they want to place that log of wood to other place. Okay. The supervisor was just standing close to this worker but not helping them. The workers were also trying hard to lift the load of that wood or that log, but every 1 minute they would shout, "Try a little harder." The man saw all this and he told the supervisor that, "Why don't you help these men?" But the supervisor replied that, I am their supervisor. That is not my work. These men are supposed to do this work. I cannot spoil my clothes by helping them. Now, here we see that children, the supervisor is behaving rude to. He does not have kindness in him or about those workers. If you were there in the place of supervisor, what would you have done? Yes, children? Yes, you would have helped those workers to lift that log of wood. Okay. But here the supervisor is not bothered about those workers. Come to the next page, children. Now let's read the story further. The man got down from his horse and helped the workers to lift the heavy beam. After the job was done, he came back to the supervisor and said, "I am the president of this country. Please call me when anything needs to be done. I don't mind spoiling my clothes." The supervisor immediately realized his mistake. He felt ashamed of himself. He understood that all men are equal and that each kind of job has its own importance. Now here in this part, children, the man himself got down from the horseback and helped the workers to lift the heavy beam of wood. Okay. After the job was done, he came back to the supervisor and says him that, "I am the president of our country. Please call me whenever you require me or anything has to be done. I don't mind whether my clothes will get spoiled or not." Okay, the president is saying to the supervisor. Then the supervisor immediately realized his own mistake and he felt ashamed of himself and he understood that all men are equal and each kind of job has its own importance. Okay, children, have you understood the story? Okay, now here we come to the end of the session. Thank you.